Good morning. We're here in Sandown today.
Just want to say this is the beach shack. And when you order coffee, it comes with a bourbon biscuit. How good is that?
But it's breakfast.
Breakfast bagels.
Do you want to have my glasses? Would it help? They're just here. Put in my bag. In my handy Oxford bag. In my very handy Oxford bag, which is just a thing of wonder. Plus the fact that we know that the Romans were here, and that could have been like a Roman street, because when we were in Rome at the Colosseum, it looked very much like they had all the shops at the bottom and the housing at the top, and there is a set of stairs and a man on a bike. Set of stairs going up to the upper level, which could have been a Roman street. And what did the Romans call the Isle of Wight when they were over here?
Slough.
No, not Slough. They called
it Vectus.
Vectus.
The Isle of Wight was known as Sandown Pier. For all of you pianists. Sandown Pier, just for your information, oldest pier in the world. Not been cleaned since it was built, by the look of it. Good.
Right, do you know that thing?
That engine's been on for so long, you go to pull away and you stall it.
I think because, I'll tell you why, my stand was up. I say up and away because it is very uppy.
It is. So that was a lovely breakfast at the beach shack.
That was amazing. That was just the best breakfast bagel.
I should just say morning tubers, welcome to Sunday on the Isle of Wight, day 2 of the little adventure. Breakfast at the beach shack, and a breakfast bagel.
And,
worth the visit.
And one of the best coffees.
Yeah, the coffee was amazing. The coffee not only was amazing, but it came with a free bourbon biscuit. It was a bourbon biscuit bonus for breakfast. A breakfast bourbon biscuit bonus. As
Oh, hello.
Mrs. Shady, researcher in chief. Hello.
You see that? Rude.
Wasn't rude really, a bit cheeky.
Oops. He nearly fell off. He was a bit pissed off. What does that man? He just needs a bit of calming down.
He does.
He nearly locked that poor cyclist off. Do you see it there? At the lights? He wasn't
It's
happy.
only a cyclist.
No, he was a mopedist.
Scooter boys, lots of things and lots of noise. Scooter boys.
They smell. Ew. Oh shit. Fuck.
Shit and fuck, you're right.
Oh, I can smell garlic. That's another
look,
fact.
See?
Ah, so now here it is. See, maybe we could potter along here this evening for a drinky.
Oh, good.
This is what we want more. Look, there's a place called Slash Slash.
Go
Oh, look at this. This is more like it.
See, I told you. Look, the
That's
crab.
cutie.
Right, this is where we'll come tonight then.
Yeah. Come for a
We'll
little
get back
mooch.
down, we'll come down here and have a few beers.
Yeah. Not like get wasted like we did on the beach yesterday. Yeah, they said Shanklin was more twee, and I was kind
That's
of
what I
wondering
said.
what was twee about the co-op, and really, you know, but that was twee, that was cuter.
Yeah. Interesting facts about the Isle of Wight. Number 1 was Sandown Pier is the oldest pier in the world.
Yeah.
Secondly, that the Isle of Wight is the most haunted island in the world.
Oh, yes. It is.
Famed for its marching Romans and
marching
grey
Romans.
ladies.
Yeah, what did the Romans ever do for us?
Exactly. I'll tell you what they did for us. They named the Isle of Wight Vectis when they invaded. Because they must have, can you imagine marching all the way from Rome, going across the sea and landing on the Isle of Wight. So we've arrived to take over Britain. By the Sunday they're going, well, that wasn't very good, was it? They go, what's that over there? Oh, there must be, that's Britain over there. Isle of Wight, fact, at high tide is the smallest county in the UK.
Is it a county of Hampshire?
No, it's the county of the Isle of Wight. Don't know.
Oh.
Have a look at that view.
It's the sea.
That is, as they say, the seaside.
Do you know what though? We have to find out. This is a bit of research.
Yeah,
Is that the Isle of Wight has a festival every year?
it does.
But where is that festival?
On the Isle of Wight.
This is a good road.
Yeah. It's a good road.
So what road is this? We're going on the coastal road.
Yep.
The south coastal road.
We are going on the south, having come across the north yesterday on our way from the ferry. Today,
Yeah.
we've turned left, so we're going along the south coast of the Isle of Wight. Today, past Ventnor and all those other famous places that I can't remember.
Freshwater Bay.
Freshwater Bay, see if we can discover the hotel I stayed in when I was 10,
Yes.
which was the last time I was here. So don't expect me to remember the way.
No, is it a Roman? I mean, it's very straight.
Where? When? What?
Sandown.
It's not a Roman pier.
Sandown Pier.
Romans didn't build.
We could be.
Romans didn't build piers with amusement theatres on.
How do you know?
They built amphitheatres.
How do you know? Yeah, but how do you know? They didn't.
Romans didn't build piers. Piers are very British. It's a very British thing, a pier. Where else is there a pier?
Yeah, no, but we're French and Roman. I mean, Italian, English. We're not. What's English?
What?
And because after the Italians took over our country, then the French took over. Oh shit! Tell me, I can't
I'd like
reach.
to apologise, YouTube, for my wife, because quite often she just talks garbage. She's a teacher, so she has to have. There has to be a
Flippin'
meaning and a
rude.
reason for everything. The towns don't arrive with much of a fanfare on the Isle of Wight.
It didn't say welcome to Ventnor.
It didn't. No, it didn't.
Twin
maybe,
town
maybe,
with-
maybe we're not welcome.
Maybe not.
Maybe we're not welcome to Ventnor. Oh
Do
no,
you know
we
that-
are, because they put the balloons out. Look. See, Ventnor
yeah.
Bowling Club. This
Yeah,
is Ventnor because that's the bowling club. Hold on.
Yeah. I was going to do an interesting fact there.
I've gone.
that
Do an
there
interesting
were-
one. What's your interesting fact?
That there are 140,000 residents on the Isle of Wight, but 2 million holidaymakers.
Wow. A year.
Yeah.
Not at any
So-
one time, but over a year.
So the holidaymakers outnumber the actual residents of the island.
I know, but is there 2 million holidaymakers on the island at one time?
Wouldn't get all the ferry, would they?
No, they wouldn't all get on that
No.
ferry. So there's 140,000 residents on the Isle of Wight, but 2 million visitors.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go.
Is it 2 million or 2,000?
No. 2,000 visitors would be a bit of a rubbish fact, wouldn't it?
Oh, look at this.
Beautiful. Actually very pretty. Oh, lighthouse. Who's got a lighthouse? Nitton. Nito.
This looks a bit like Bracknell, doesn't it?
Bracknell. Did you say Bracknell? Why does this look like Bracknell? Because it's bungalows.
Maybe. Do they have bungalows in Bracknell?
No.
So, Black Gang Chine.
Black Jane Kind.
The fact.
Fact.
Turn your winky off. Black Gang Chine.
Black Gang Chine.
Is it the first theme park or the oldest theme park?
Isn't that not the same thing?
Yeah, maybe. Probably, yes. One and the same. A lot of it has fallen into the sea.
Yeah.
But yes, been there a couple of times. This is a
Black Gang.
this is Trez familiar.
Well, we're not going to the Chine though,
No.
because oh no, it's a
No.
funfair rides through the trees. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Oh, it's a dinosaur.
There.
Tyrannosaurus Rex in the back garden.
Tyrannosaurus white. Look, the white mouse. Very good.
Ah, that's the pub that I meant to say. Oh, that's a really cool little pub in there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that where you fell off your bike?
No,
Oh. Oh, so that's England over there, isn't it?
probably. Where are we now? No, we're south, aren't we?
That's the mainland over there,
Oh, yeah.
because that's the Needles on the end there.
Oh, yes, it is, because that's where we saw on the ferry with the other side of that, weren't we?
Yeah, yeah. The good thing about trips like this is you spend a long time on your bike, so you really get used to your bike and how it feels and how you handle it, and you know how it moves and everything, which you don't get on short commutes. You don't get into that comfortable in it, you know. Well, there are interesting facts about the Isle of Wight. Here's another interesting fact of the Isle of Wight. A lot of celebrities, famous people have been resident here. Karl Marx, Queen Victoria.
Yeah, Queen Victoria. What's the house she lived in?
Osborne House.
Osborne House.
Osborne
Yeah,
House.
She died here, and
From boredom or
no,
garlic poisoning?
eaten by a dinosaur.
Yeah.
And George Tennyson. And
George Tennyson.
is it Alfred? No, Alfred. George was his brother. Alfred Tennyson and
Lord Tennyson.
Thomas Hardy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go. And also the Cray brothers, the Richardson brothers. Obviously, they were resident at a different establishment. Obviously, Parkhurst, HMP Parkhurst Prisons on the Isle of Wight, one of the most secure prisons.
Did they use that prison for that? Do you remember there was that TV show where they had to escape from? You know, they were doing all those like Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, but on a prison in an island somewhere. Was that somewhere different?
No, I think that was probably somewhere different, like Alcatraz. Parkhurst is a working prison. You can't shoot a TV show in there. It's full of nutters.
Okay, so that wasn't then.
Cows.
No, we're not at cows.
There's the cows.
That's
cows.
north.
This must be
Oh,
cows.
cows.
This must be cows. Where's all the boats?
What's that joke?
Look, Cows Week.
What's brown and
What's brown and steaming and comes out of cows
comes out
backwards?
Cows backwards.
Yeah.
The Isle of Wight ferry.
Exactly. What's brown and sticky?
A stick.
Really got that in my head now. Alum Bay. Let's go there and have a coffee or
Yes,
something.
let's go there. That's where all the sand is.
That is where all the sand is, yes.
Yes. That was
Yes.
on my tick list.
Was it?
Now
Coloured sand
I did look up why the sand was different colours. And this
Right.
is where a bit of geography comes
It's
in.
from the minerals and the mining.
Yeah, but I need to kind of look at my facts, because I did find out the one's iron, obviously the red one.
Yeah.
But then there's other colours that I can't remember. So we have to find that out. I need to know now.
Okay.
Oh, red squirrels. That's another fact.
What's that?
There are lots of red squirrels in the Isle of Wight.
Lots of red squirrels in the Isle of Wight.
Yes,
Fun
they're endangered.
fact.
They're an endangered species, aren't they?
Apparently.
Yeah, but not here.
Isle of Wight shuns world trend in expanding its red squirrel population. Needles Pleasure Park, Old Battery, Alum Bay, Glassworks. We're going left.
Ooh, Glassworks. Oh, that all sounds very exciting. It's kind of juice
Fat
stuff.
Sean's Hog Roast. Let's go there. Oh, bus.
What? Who knows? I want to go down here.
You want to see what?
I need to go and get my little jar of sand.
Yeah, but I think they've made it into like a park. Look at this, where you have to pay. You have to pay to get in. This is what they were saying
They
yesterday.
said it was a bit
They
shit
fenced
coming
it
here.
all off. You have to pay to get in. So I think we should turn right here and turn round, because that's the Needles
Okay.
Park. They're queuing to get in.
Okay.
So imagine what it's going to be like when we get there.
Now let's abort mission.
Welcome to the Needles and Alum Bay. I hate that. Whoop. Oh, sorry.
Oh shit.
Are you alright?
Thank you.
What the fuck? that van was just coming down the wrong side of the road. Did you see it?
No, because I'm a bit behind you.
There was a van.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I found the van.
Yeah, he was on the wrong side of the road with his hazards on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Met him.
Yeah.
He did apologise. Oh shit.
Stop saying shit.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Sorry.
That's alright, you could have said cunt, that would be a lot worse. Let's see what happens.
Look at that. Look at that thing stuck in the middle of the sea. That's quite spectacular. That is quite spectacular, actually, coming from this side. We didn't see it, coming the other way, did we?
What? No. We'll just park here, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, what are these people here for? This hotel, that was called the Freshwater Bay Hotel, and I stayed there when I was 10 years old, and this is the first time I've been back to the Isle of Wight since then. So we're talking about 45 years.
So that was Julia Margaret Cameron. Rather little interesting.
Yeah. Bought the house in 1863. Bought 2 cottages. Actually, then 10 years after she bought them, she rebuilt them with the Gothic tower in the middle, and named one of them Dimbola after a region she lived in Sri Lanka, where their family's tea plantations were. So that was another nice cup of coffee in Freshwater Bay at the Dimbola Museum. There's good exhibitions there. David Bowie one, Jimi Hendrix, some old cameras. If you're into that sort of thing.
So, tell me, what was her lineage again? You were telling me that, and then you got
was a French
right
count. No, her grandfather was a French count. Her grandmother was an Indian princess, and her great niece was Virginia Woolf. And she was Virginia Woolf, and so she was heavily involved in the Pre-Raphaelite movement. She basically invented portrait photography.
Yeah.
That's what she did, really.
Those photos are amazing. And she was next door neighbours to Alfred Lord Tennyson, who lives just down here.
In this house here, in fact.
Yeah. Farrington.
I'm waiting for my love to come.
You'll find me someday.
Eating a Belgian bun. I'm wishing.
Where are you?
I'm just tottering along up here.
Oh, there you are. Our next destination being more food.
Into the Hut. The Hut, quite a well-known seafood restaurant on the beach for a nice bit of nice lunch.
Ah, look.
Why have you done that? You stop breaking stuff.
I thought it was a bit breezy.
Very jolly man behind the till. Was glad we were having a nice time. So yes, he goes, that one of them Interceptors? I went, yeah.